To my channel. In today's video we're going to be ranking all the JoJo openings. Alright, now let's get into it. We have all the JoJo openings right here, so if you guys want to see me do this live, you guys can go to twitch.tv/PwnJenkins. That's where I did this live. I'm doing this again because they're having copyright issues right now, so they muted my stream or muted the video that I used. So I'm just doing it again just to get it out on YouTube. And so let's get into it. So the first one is Sonochi Sodome. This is the first opening. There's a lot of artistic ideas and developments in this opening, but I feel like the song was lackluster. There was a lot of CGI in this anime or in this opening, and I didn't really like it. So hold on, let me put some. Yeah, so Sonochi no Sodome, it just wasn't my opening. I didn't really like it that much. Everybody says the first arc is probably one of the worst arcs in the JoJo series, and the opening doesn't really do much to change that, so it doesn't really get you that hype for the anime, and it kind of just spoils most of the stuff that's going down in the anime. So I would have to give this one, what is going on here? Hold on, is it so hard tier listing, huh? Just stop messing up my rows. Yeah, so I would have to give this one a C. It was average. There wasn't really anything special about it, except for maybe like the manga panels, like the way they interpreted that into the opening. But the song was pretty lackluster for me. I didn't like the song. I didn't like the CGI animations, and overall, I just didn't like the story behind the first arc. So it's just not for me, And then so the next one we have Bloody Stream, and I will sing this opening in the shower. I will sing it, it just randomly pop up in my head now and then, and I'm gonna put it in Can't Stop Singing. Like, it's really good, and the artistic directing behind this one was pretty good. There was a lot of as the first one, there's a lot of references to the manga, but instead of like the manga panel stuff that they put in, there was like a lot of hidden key plots put into the opening without spoiling the whole thing. Like the ruby, the kind of ruby jewel that they had to summon the Pillar Men. How they were all reaching up for it because everybody was chasing after it. Joseph, Lisa, the Nazis, everybody was chasing after that jewel, and it kind of it's just a step above Sonochi Sodome, but with a really catchy song. The song was really good. It matches with all the animations, and literally all the animations are made specifically for the opening. There's no animations that were in the anime that were sourced to be in the opening. And I really like openings that do that, and it was just very colorful and vibrant. It really sticks out from most of the other ones because of the colorful, vibrant stuff that they have in it. And then next one is Stand Proud. I mean, for this one, it's really hard to rate this one because it's pretty good, but they kind of went with the CGI animation route this time. But I would say it's a solid B. I would say Stand Proud was a pretty good opening, except for the CGI animation, and then it's just the generic introduce the characters, and their stands, and then we're all going on an adventure, and then you have the pretty cool thing at the end where Jotaro is standing off in the distance and time freezes and he turns around, because it kind of hints at Dio's world, the world, but it kind of hints at that, and it's a pretty cool interpretation of what's going on in the story. But I really don't like the CGI animation. I don't like I mean, the song is alright. It's not really that hype, but it's memorable. You'll remember it sometimes, but I don't really think about it a lot. And then we have this one. I honestly forgot what's the name of this one. I think it was The World. I forgot what the name of this one. I think this one is the same. The part 3 openings, they weren't too crazy, but actually I'll give this one an A. I really like this one. If there's just something about it that's a little bit better than Stand Proud, but it's not, a cut above Stand Proud. There's a lot of, hidden interpretations of what's going to be put in the anime, but it's not something that's, crazy or stands out. So I'll give it a little bit of above A, because I could think I like the song a lot more than Stand Proud, but, it's still not, still really not cutting it. Next one we have Crazy Bizarre Noise Town. Crazy Noisy Bizarre Town? Yeah, Crazy Noisy Bizarre Town. This one was good. This was a banger. And then like all the animations, they were setting up the characters, and it was just a groovy, funky type of song with it, and it really matches the art style of this particular arc. It was really good. Like if you're thinking about other parts of JoJo, you'll certainly think of this one just because of the opening, just the crazy like artistic and like 1980s type of vibe in this one. It kind of gets you, it's like that funk, that funk revolution type of vibe in this one, and it does really good. And then for Chase, I really like this one. I think that J-Rock is undefeated in anime openings, and it's just a really good song, and it's just a simple opening. Like there's nothing that goes into it. There's nothing that, they're not trying to put like a lot of hidden interpretations in this one. They're just getting the overall message of what the arc is about. It's a chase. They're chasing after Kira, and they're trying to set the wrongs that he's done to their town. So I really think this was a really good opening for me, because I just like the J-Rock type of punk vibe that you get from anime openings. I just think that those songs are the best types to hype you up for anime. And then we have Great Days. This one was also good, but I'm gonna put in an A. It's just because other than the song, I didn't really like the animations that they had in this one. I do like it because later on they put a little twist on it, like Killer Queen, and he's like rewinding the whole thing. But I think it's good, but I don't think it's that great. I can't really put Great Days up with Chase and Crazy Noise Bizarre Town. It's just because it's a good upbeat type of vibe, but it's just them walking around and them just with the shadows. I feel like the opening is just a setup for the later version of the opening, just so he can rewind it. I feel like that's the only reason why this this opening was created. So that's why I don't think I like this one as much. So then the next one we have Golden. Is it Golden Wind? No, Fighting Gold. I don't know why I didn't know that. So Fighting Gold, back to it. Fighting Gold is a really good one. I'm gonna say you can't stop singing it. It's just a melodic song with this opening, and it reminds me of so many things. Like the thing with Little Bomber, it kind of looks like Looney Tunes, and then the thing with Abachio, there's a lot of hidden meaning in between. With him, his time is basically running out with the sand glass or the hourglass, and I think there's a lot of very abstract artistic type of direction with this one, and it really shows, because it's just like when you see this opening, you can't just help but get up and dance and sing with this one. It's just a really good opening just to get you hyped for the anime. And then we have Trader's Requiem. I would say Trader's Requiem, I would give it a B. It's an average. If there was sources, there was a lot of the scenes from the anime were cut into this one, and I don't really like that. I like when they get original or make new type of animations or videos for that opening. So I didn't really like this one, and it wasn't up to par. The song was pretty good, but it wasn't up to par in my standards. After Fighting Gold, and then this one came on, it's like wow, like it's just so jarring. If you go from Fighting Gold to Trader's Requiem, I don't know if anybody feels what I'm talking about, but it's just so jarring. Go from like, you know, this can't stop singing OP to it's alright. So that's why I put Trader's Requiem in B, and that's what I got for my all the 10 JoJo's Bizarre Adventure openings. If you guys, let me know what you guys are picking in your tier list in the comment section below. And if you guys liked it, go ahead and like it and subscribe if you aren't already. And if you aren't already to the channel.
Go.